Welcome to the house.
To the house of Hollywood. The house of Hollywood.
We did it, Cape. Me and Yuna made it to the end. We landed on our feet. Hey, Chris, do you mind if I say something too? Privately? I'm sorry I treated you so badly back when you were still around. Well, there are things a lot worse than you ever were. You were just somebody trying to survive. I'm sorry I wasn't nicer. And I promise I'll keep the clown safe for you. I won't let him out of my sight until we're both old and dead, alright? And then maybe I can apologize to you again, in person. I think I'd like to get to know you better on the other side of all of this. Just don't let him know I was bad to you when you see him, okay? So, what now? Now we go back to Simon and Spiral. I heard they actually managed to snag us some of the communion wine. Hey, what? Why didn't that ever work for us? I don't think they were actually given it. As the town's celebrations die down, Spiral Artist debriefs on what her group found to Norman Goodman and Reynold. She discusses the long, winding tunnels they found dug out with sturdy shovels beneath the manor, and the various abominations within. And, most crucially, she mentions that the tunnels go yet deeper than her and her group cleared. Some scouting teams are sent to carefully map as much of the tunnels as they can, as they strategize and prepare the next team that will head out to the source. While all this is happening on week 64, you don't care. It's these four, you don't care. The only thing you need to know from this week is that flagellants with high bleed resist trinkets can actually be mad good healers, because this ability is not a guaranteed self-bleed. When they return, it's been decided. Norman Goodman will lead the next expedition into the darkest dungeon. On week 65, he takes a team out to practice and sharpen his skills once more, because he's going to need every bit of finesse he still has in his old body. Barry stays sharp as well. He may have been out of play for a little while after Split Six's death, but he hasn't lost a step. All of that combined with Lady Rosiette's advanced training, and everything goes very smoothly. They all level up to level 6. Norman and his team set down their arms and rest. They'll need a little bit of time to recover before they're ready to head out. And so, on week 66, Oddbottler's research team heads out, with Amelia Banks taking the place once occupied by Oddbottler. For the first time in a long time, or perhaps the first time ever, we have a full team of people with regular names. The team is as good as ever, but the lack of heavy blights is sorely missed, as is the extra backup heal that Oddbottler once provided. Still, Banks' knife has extra damage against marked enemies as well, so she's actually a fair fit with Nikki Jackson. And the 4 blight on her poison darts isn't bad either, but for all the technical proficiency Amelia Banks may have, she's still trying to fill very big boots. Oh, you're good at that. Yeah, whatever, can you focus? As a reminder of her kill and what she nearly lost, Nikki Jackson carries Wolf's trophy into battle. The tension felt by what may be seen as Oddbottler's replacement is very sorely felt, though the party is slowly warming up to her. I don't think your friends like me very much. Don't worry about it. It's not that they dislike you, they're just upset we need a replacement. Hey, come on guys, let's all say one nice thing about Amelia. The group does some more work on week 67, but it's not that important. And now, that takes us to week 68. Is something wrong? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Reynold. I shouldn't. You got enough of a burden already. Perhaps. Or perhaps my burden makes me uniquely qualified to assist you. I'm just worried about Norman. It sounds like he's going somewhere really dangerous. And this matters to you? Well, yeah. Yeah. He's really helped me out since I got here. You know, making sure I can defend myself, but keeping me away from all of the really dangerous stuff. And now he's going somewhere that's way more dangerous than anywhere else, and I should go with him, right? That's where this is going. I'm really scared. And last time I tried to protect someone, it... Would you regret going with him? What? Would you regret it? Helping him if you're able to, and being there to try, even if you're not. No. And would you regret staying here while he left? Man. Okay. Yeah, okay. The hamlet organizes itself and its new information from the first venture into the darkest dungeon to prepare for its next. Norman Goodman will be leading a team into the tunnels to map them out, using the special torches that the first group brought back. You don't have to be here, you know. I could get Raunen or Andrea. I want to be here, Norman. I'll be back soon. Won't even know I'm gone. Boom! Why? Once again, there are 4 stages of the darkest dungeon, each of them harder than the last, and then jumbled around. After the success in the first darkest dungeon mission, we were given these 3 trinkets, the Talismans of the Flame. They will help protect us from a very powerful move a few enemies in this dungeon have. Like, I'm talking massive damage and 40 stress on every hit. But, of course, we only have 3 of them. For our party of 4. One of these heroes is going to go in unprotected, and we'll need to keep that in mind as we go. Pick me! As before, these things are crawling with cultists, all boasting hideous mutations that they were gifted by whatever it is that's responsible for everything. The good news is Norman Goodman still has that guard ability, which means he can actually redirect any shots on the unprotected Pollock back onto himself if things get dicey. And they will. So, sorry Pollock, die another day. Of course, taking the talisman also means that Norman, Barry, and Lady Rosiette only have 1 other trinket slot free, which is something you need to keep in mind when planning for this mission as well. The other thing is that, like all of the Darkest Dungeon missions, retreating at any point means one of your currently alive heroes will die. Also, I brought shovels. I forgot. I didn't remember if we needed them or not. I was just being safe. In the opening fights, the team puts on a very good display. Norman Goodman is, as always, a very good leader, and Pollock and Barry are kind of being the Blood Brothers right now with their high bleeds and great damage. And look at all these crits, it's nuts. At the start of the second fight, Pollock eats a big finger on turn 1, but he kind of likes it, I guess. The team has lots of good dodges, but look at this. Not even a crit. Look at that damage. This is why dodge is so awesome, by the way. And another reason you cannot take anything casually here, no matter how well things are going.
you'll be fine. I've been through worse on purpose.
They take first camp, and Norman Goodman uses the opportunity to give some last-minute battle instructions and training, which the team takes very much to heart. As they eat their meals, Lady Rosiette prays to put a small blessing on Norman Goodman and increase his dodge. If God allows it, his aging body will not give out today. This is the first of 3 mini-boss battles they'll need to beat. And these are the Templars. The battle starts, and one of the Templars gives an immediate revelation on Pollock for huge damage and stress. This is the move everyone else is protected against.
Moor!
Hey, what the hell are you... Oh, right. Thanks.
You'll have to go through me, Templars.
You'll be alright, Norman.
Are you kidding me? I haven't felt this good in years.
The greater the glory.
Fight 1 complete. The hallway fights on the way to the second mini-boss battle are going well. Pollock's stress is getting a bit high, but he kinda likes it, I guess.
This is getting easier. Hey guys, that's not how that's not how I come across, right? I mean, I know I'm pretty hardcore with my, preferences, but it's not like Templar is a few steps removed from flagellant, yeah? They're way worse. Guys.
You tried to burn Andrea alive.
I didn't do it, though.
Wait, he burns Vestals?
You're alright, Pollock. I see myself in you sometimes.
Really? Because I've checked in me a lot, and it's mostly blood. Hey, Barry.
Don't worry. Oh, I've got it this time. You've come so far.
Another success in the darkest dungeon means all stress is wiped once again. The hamlet erupts into big celebrations as the party returns and is greeted as heroes.
I count 4.
Yeah, guess we all made it.
Tell us all about it.
You've got to dance, Barry. We're celebrating. Guys, I don't know any dancers. Come on, just give us a go.
Well, I guess I know one.
Go for it.
On week 69, reports come back of the prophet skulking the ruins once again, resurrected as he was before. Intrigued by this, Reynold recruits Odd Butler's research team to help him investigate, as they were the ones who tracked and dealt with the Prophet the last time he cheated death. As I mentioned before, bosses will always be located in the furthest room from the start. In the case of a tie, priority goes to the downmost one, and the rightmost if they are equally low on the map.
The offense. Confidence surges. Eradicated.
Hold it! Trap. Ah, hi. Nice catch. By now, all 4 of these people are experts at dispatching the monsters within the manor ruins. Nikki tracks the Prophet once again, and they make camp just before the confrontation. You're looking serious, Banks. Don't worry, the guy's a cakewalk. It's nothing to get tense over. Reynold, you've fought him once before too. What do you make of him?
I'm not sure. But if the reports are correct, and he truly has cheated death for a second time, then perhaps his power of vision has some truth to it as well.
Yeah, maybe. I think he's just a madman.
Perhaps. It does seem to be going around. The Mad Prophet!
Put him up!
So it's true. You really can't die. You 3, leave the room.
Reynold?
Go. I have business with the Prophet.
You're the boss. Shout out if you need us back.
You're going to tell me exactly what awaits us in the darkest dungeon.
Alright guys, there's reports of the bandits in the forest around us getting their hands on another cannon. If they keep terrorizing that road, then our hamlet loses its recruits, its supply wagons, and its retreat. This is possibly the most important mission there is to do right now, and we're the only ones for it. What do you say we go crack some skulls?
I am stoked!
Just wait till Pollock hears about this one. He's gonna be so jealous.
I'm sorry about this, guys. I want to level up some more people in case something goes wrong, and everyone else is champion levels. I'm sorry. This is not something you want to see. I know. I'll be quick.
A marvel. The brigands are undone.
We did it! Hey, I'm real sorry you had to see that, guys. It's just a safety precaution. That's all. It wasn't. Okay. We can. Week 71 now. Week 71 will. Oh man, this is the same group, and it's a long quest too. I'm sorry. I didn't know this was gonna. I mean, at least Cora's here now. She's cool. So no excuses. I'm real sorry, guys. Let's just go to week 72. I'm sorry. Since they got back, Odd Butler has been cross-referencing her research with the scribbled maps and reports from the previous 2 teams to venture into the darkest dungeon. After some time spent decoding and sketching, confirming her first 2 sketches against the first 2 maps, she thinks she has the next 2 figured out as well.
Dr. Jackson, peek.
Yeah, who am I peeking?
Peek here. 3rd and 4th maps are discontinuous. 3rd has only dead ends, and 4th starts from new location entirely.
Okay, so how do we get to the 4th one?
Suspect we do not. One-way portal allowing corruption into our world seems likely. However, if true, this should act as key. Make portal two-way.
Alright.
Dislike sending you for this, but trust no one else. Only one idol. Irreplaceable. Go tell Praxia. She's picking her team now. Without you, they will come back empty-handed.
You got it. See you soon.
Irreplaceable.
Alright, thanks for coming, everyone. Has anyone seen hopscotch? One of my friends had a dream about hopscotch. I've heard that. Telling me about it? I didn't see the dream. Alright, we'll just pick without her. Trunk Chopper, how do you feel about going up the front for this one?
Okay. He's my finest work, Praxia. He'll serve you well.
Great. Raunin, you good to join us too? Alright, brilliant. Then we just need one more. Cora, how about you? No. It's on week 72 that this group of 4 heads into the 3rd, Darkest Dungeon expedition. This mission is of exhausting length, which means we have 4 campfires. Now, this team is very powerful and very sturdy, but they're not very shuffle resistant. Everyone relies very much on staying in their starting positions, and we'll see how we do with that. Picking up where the last group left off, it's not long before the tunnels begin to change. From stone and rock to what looks like the insides of a living organism, filled to the brim with antibodies. The first fight goes mostly in our favor. None of the Flesh Hounds' shuffle moves are going off, and the team is able to show off their damage. It's like if a glass cannon was made of metal instead. The trouble starts to come in the second fight, against a mammoth cyst and a white cell stalk. This guy, the one with the huge health pool and a decent chunk of prot, has an 8 damage blight over time attack, and a self-heal that buffs his damage. After an incredibly grueling fight, before it even comes to a close, something bizarre happens, and the team finds themselves teleported across the map, and into a new fight entirely. Hold! What just happened? Anyone check our location? It's a new one, I'll say that much. That white stalk-looking thing must have teleported us. This isn't good. If we can't keep track of where we are, reaching our goal will be that much harder. So, focus the stalks from now on. Got it. But I tried shooting the bugger, and the big fella just made a new one.
And he wasn't going down easy himself.
Forget about it. You all fought well, and we're doing just fine at the moment. Keep your wits. This might be worse than we were prepared for. Hold on. What is it? This place. It's like the inside of a body, and this looks kind of like the inside of a giant pancreas. Earlier it looked like we were in a lung bronchiole. If it follows any kind of mammalian anatomy, I might be able to guess where we are. At least in relation to where we were. That's good. Start sketching us a map as we walk. If you have any anatomical diagrams in your med supply kit, you could use that as a base. On it, Captain. Only a short distance from their last relocation, the team runs into another white cell stalk, and... No! Damn it! Trunk Chopper, watch your 6! These things are throwing us all over the place, no? Damn it, Raunin, give me a hand. The rest of you, we'll figure this out, but for now, just keep fighting. Alright. We'll make camp here. I need time to think.
I bet your friend at the sanitarium's gonna love hearing about all this.
Yeah. I bet she will, Chopper. The party packs up their camp, stresses somewhat quelled, and returns to their journey through the oversized organs and chest cavities towards their goal. Along the way, they run into another Templar, But this one is weak, not fully grown, not like the ones in the second Darkest Dungeon expedition. It has not yet developed the revelation ability, and now it'll never have the chance. Whoa, that was faster than my other times doing this mission. The team just found the boss room. It's another Mammoth Cyst and White Cell Stalk combo, which means they still have every chance of being teleported out of this fight. But now that it's been marked on the map, between Nikki's anatomical knowledge and Praxia's expert tracking abilities, they should be able to find their way back here again, no problem. Mammoth Cysts will summon a White Cell Stalk every first action they get, if one isn't in the fight already. The good news is, at least, White Cell Stalks don't get a turn on the round they're summoned in. The fight is just getting into Slobberknock territory when, at last, the Cell Stalk decides enough is enough. Ah, we almost had him! Nikki, where are we? Same spot again. We got lucky. Must have been getting desperate after Chopper hit him so hard. Perfect. Let's gather ourselves and head back in. I can taste that monster's blood now. With the damage from their last visit still carrying over, and an already cleared path back to the boss room awaiting them, things are looking pretty good. Raunin kills the White Cell Stalk again, only for the Cyst to summon a new one. A big shot comes in from Nikki, and then it's Trunk Chopper's turn before the Stalk gets a chance to teleport them out again. And, with a 95% chance to hit, I clicked. Yeah, I hit. Of course I hit. Are you kidding? It was 95%. Anyway, they finish off the Stalk and then the battle's over. Third Darkest Dungeon mission complete. Alright, Jackson. Tell me I don't have one of these things in my body too. Nah, Snow. That's new. It's like there's a whole galaxy in there. And, going by my makeshift map, this is where the heart should be. Did Odd Butler mention anything about this? No. Hell, I thought we were going in here to find... What? A portal? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'll let you get back to the video now.
Good. I thought I'd missed you. Rose has been looking for you, you know.
Reynold! Were you just gonna leave? Andrea, you were gonna let him? We're Abby sisters.
The last team should have been back by now. We have to finish their work, or they died for nothing.
If they died. Nikki's tough. I'm sorry, Rosa. I can't leave her out there on her own. Same for Cora with Praxia.
Yeah, and I'm kind of just, I don't want...
Going is fine. I'm fine with you going. I didn't think you'd skip goodbye.
You're a good person, Lady Rosiette. A friend. But more friends are waiting for me elsewhere. Do not weep for me if I am gifted with their company.
I'll see you again. You're coming back.
Yes, you will see me again.
Okay.
But not too soon. Bring them all back safe if you can. Finish their fight if you can't. Goodbye, Norman.
The final battle. The darkest dungeon. No retreating. No backing out. No hope. Following the trail of necrotized flesh and spent musket balls, Reynold leads the rescue team all the way to the portal room. Then, they step inside. This is it. The final boss of the game. And one of the most brilliant experiences of the entire game. If you want to play this game for yourself, consider yourself warned. These are major spoilers incoming. The type you can't unknow. So if you want to avoid those, skip to this timestamp to see the events after the battle.
Use still foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole. I know better. And I will show you.
The party comes face to face with the ancestor himself. Or no, perhaps just the corporeal form of something much darker. Flesh-knit copies of the manor's previous owner tear themselves new bodies from the massive, perpetually regenerating heart and do battle with the party. This monster is formidable, but not perfect. While the prime ancestor seems immune to harm, destroying the imperfect replicas weakens his vitality. When he's damaged enough, all of the flesh in the piles morphs together into one giant ancestor. But Cora is not afraid. None of them are. They are here to save their friends and stop this monster. Something is gestating, growing. Damaging this gestating heart seems to seal up some of the heroes' wounds, as if the bits of torn flesh from the heart fill the gaping gashes within them. Come unto your maker. When the boss drops below 2/3 of its health, it will use this move. Stunned or not, now it's our job to decide who it hits, and who it instantaneously kills. No dodge, no prot, no death blow resist, no hope. And it's dear, courageous Cora who's brave enough to take it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it really killed her. Oh my god, she's dead.
Quiet yourself and focus, the battle is not done yet. The Heart of Darkness leans forward and whispers maddening promises into Reynold's ear. But he's heard them before. Come unto your maker. The move triggers again when the boss drops below 1/3 health. But Reynold knew this was coming.
Unholy foulness! I will take you with me!
Oh my god.
Reynold, no! Come on, Jack. We can't quit now. Just come on.
Alright.
Nikki, you made it. Andrea? What are you... Later. I'll tell you later. Now's not a good time.
And now it's over. The corruption's pathway into our world has been sealed, and the greatest of it destroyed. The manor, and the area surrounding it, are finally at peace. Those still left in the hamlet begin to pack up shop. They did good work, but now that work is done. Something new must come next, as it always does. Oddbottler packs away the medical supplies of the sanitarium into her bag. The shelves and tables once carried in by Reynold and Dismas, first stocked by Sally Grimm, are left empty. And empty they'll stay. Amelia Banks and Lady Rosiette are among the first to leave the hamlet behind, and part ways shortly after. The rest of the hamlet follows suit in their own time.
Oh, I'm going to miss you, Grim. Are you sure I can't convince you to part ways with him, Barry?
No, I'm afraid he's gonna stay with me. But don't worry, I wrote a post-it note to remind myself to feed him.
You'll never believe it. I was inside of a heart, pumping blood.
Yeah, you weren't inside of nothing, Jack.
No, I was. Ask Andrea. She'll tell you.
Andrea? Nah, man, I don't think she likes me. I don't even know what I did. Just one day,
Alright. You finished it? I think so. Let's see. Wowzers! I hope you enjoyed, because making this killed me. I died. I got replaced. If you're watching this the day it came out, there's actually a chance I'm live right now doing a director's commentary live stream